the following presentation of the National Football League.
With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. Off we go from NRG Stadium. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, #2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby. And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike, and he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
They'll run it. And it's the USC man, Woody Marks. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll go play action with Stroud. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield. Sebastian Joseph Day. He gets into drop in. It's a loss of 8.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds they've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach fourth down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
Right to the air goes Ward. Got a man downfield. It's Ironmatter. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
They don't waste any time capitalizing on their opponent's mistake, so they miss the field goal, you take the ball back. There's a lot of energy on the sideline. That's a big win for your defense. So what do you got to do? You got to go out there as an offense and get off to a fast start. And that's exactly what they're able to do on that first down play.
Now he takes off. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he'll take this one in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all away.
Joey Sly on now for the point after. He's got it. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Texans nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Texans offense ready to see the football for the second time. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Marks to open the drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
He'll find the rookie out of Iowa State, Jaden Higgins. And he's going to get there. He got the first out. Not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
He's He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, Stroud. On the move left. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
That's another Texans first down.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a first down.
And a good show of force there. He's getting 4 tough yards out of that one.
At the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, here's Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
That's another.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Titans out to the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. They run a toss to Chubb. The defense stringing them out. No gain back to the original line of scrimmage.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud. He's got his man. It's Nico Collins. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
2. We're trying to pick this up with a jet sweep, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Interesting. You don't see a lot of jet sweeps on third down. It seems to be more of like a 1st and 2nd down call because it kind of goes with more of the under center run game and play action game. So they go to it on third down. Really nice job there by the defense. Non-traditional play call. Good discipline. They're able to bring up 4th down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a Texans first down as they take advantage of what looked like an unsure defense, to be honest. It was 4th and 3, and they picked up 8.
So this is kind of a tricky down and distance, and I think for the defense, you really have to be ready to defend any type of play. They could keep it on the ground like they do here, but you also in the back of your mind have to think play action, drop back pass, screen. So There's a lot of plays at the offense's disposal, and they keep it on the ground, keep it simple, and pick up the first. Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. It is brought in the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Julius Chestnut to bring it back. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. On play action, it's Ward. Left side, taken in by Eilman. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. On the ground, it's Pollard. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Titans 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play. 1st half, all tied at 7. Craig and I, back from Houston in a moment. 2nd down, they need 7. On the give, it's Pollard. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Daniil Hunter with the stop. This is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap for Ward. He's got his man. Complete to Eilman. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On first down, Ward. This one brought in by Ioman. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
Recovered by the offense.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Now here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Ward. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Jim DK. Touchdown, Titans. Out comes Sly for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Titans will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Texans 7.
Time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Texans offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Going to set up to throw. Push by Higgins, who makes the grab.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to throw. Stroud. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9 yards. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Now, Stroud. To the left side, and caught by Schultz.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So, after halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Jimmy DK now to return it. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. Titans offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Now Ward going to hold on to it. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he gets up past the 35.
And this is really an area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the first down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it. It's Powell. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he'll take this back to the 43-yard. Miles Bryant there to bring him down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll come up to 3rd and 3. In motion, Okonkwo. Ward now on 3rd down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Titans.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Play action. Ward. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Ward. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Daniil Hunter, pass rusher extraordinaire, in action again.
This is the stop they talked about. This is how they wanted to start this second half and try to get back some of this momentum they lost in the first. Now, can their offense capitalize and take advantage with this possession?
On fourth down, the former All-Pro Johnny Hekker out to punt for Tennessee. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and they come out to the 20-yard line. Texans offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll start on the ground, and this is Marks. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Stroud. He'll get this out wide. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Taking off, and he'll give himself up here, but that's a gain of 5 on first down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Chubb. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. It was Jihad Ward there to bring him down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
So we are through 3. And Thursday Night Primetime continues after this. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got it.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. They put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Second down throw for Stroud. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Stroud to throw. He'll get that into the hands of Woody Marks. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Like, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide, of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Titans offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. In motion, Okonkwo. He'll get this out to the left flat. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now second and 6. At the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 6. In motion, Okonkwo. Now Pollard. And this is going to be a Titans first down. We'll take it up to about the 33-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
And the Titans first down.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll work now on second and 4. Play fake, now Ward to throw. On the road is Iomatter. And he'll be forced out of bounds. That throw right on the money for the former Miami quarterback, and it's a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here's a second and 3 from the 33. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up and thrown down for a loss.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They give to Pollard on the option. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. Oh, he had the distance, but it doinks off the upright, no good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. And in this case, the upright sent it right back.
This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's good for 27 and a first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Texans first down. From the gun, here's Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minutes.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. In motion, Okonkwo. Now, 1st down throw for Ward. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The career is more at stake when you win your prom. That baby life is on the
Here's Ward. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out. And we are headed to overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. That's to the tight end, Stover. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
A gain there of 11. 1st down for Houston.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game, and the ability to make those two things look alike. Man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. That's a Monty Hooker, puts it in from his safety spot and coming up with the sack.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw, it's Stroud. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
The Titans offense ready to get back to work. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with 1st down. In motion, Okonkwo. Now a 1st throw here in overtime. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That's complete to DK. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. In motion, Okonkwo. He's got his man, complete to Iomanner. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together, and the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
Throwing again is Ward. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
3rd and a yard. They'll motion the slot man right. They'll try and run for the 1st down with Conley. Oh, the ball's out. And the defense has it. A critical mistake by the offense here in the overtime.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. Got his man. It's Kirk. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Bootleg, it's Stroud. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and
4. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now, Stroud. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Precious on the glow. Got trying to snatch out my soul.
So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This one to win it in overtime. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. He got it. It took overtime, but they will walk off the field with the victory. So it's a win here for the Texans. This is a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. Final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Torino. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.